Hello everyone, I know it's been an extremely long time since I have filmed a YouTube video, let alone have done a makeup look. In this video today, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get this beautiful rainbow makeup look. Also in this video, I will be talking about how to get your spark back for content creation. I have not posted a YouTube video in a very long time, let alone have I done a makeup look in a very long time. It's been a whole year actually since I did my own creative makeup look for like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever. And in this video today, I will tell you guys how I found the inspiration and the courage, create another makeup look again and create content, and how I'm now inspired to keep doing that after a long time of not creating anything. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Okay, yeah, so that's the makeup look inspiration that I'm going for today. I really love just like the colourful, kind of whimsical, the trend that's been going around at the moment, makeup that she had going on. And this is like the makeup look that I saw by someone on Instagram called Laura, I think that's her name up there. Yeah, and I saw it one day on my other Instagram account that I have that is like for aesthetic calming videos that I look at sometimes, and I was like, wow, I'm really inspired to create that look. I think it's mainly what inspired me to do this look in particular. I think it has a lot of like, I want to say like childhood joy that I feel like is in this makeup look, and for some reason that just really resonated with me, and that's why I want to create this makeup look for you guys today and make it my own. I've already kind of put the little bows in my hair, as you can see, and like I've blow dried my hair, have the outfit on, accessories, and yeah, now it's time to do the makeup. But yeah, I don't know, that makeup look is what kind of inspired me to create makeup again, but that's not why I'm here filming this content. Yeah, no, that's not why. It was something else. So let's get into the video. The first thing I'm gonna do is just brush up my eyebrows. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow gel. This one is literally dead. It's dead. There's like no gel in it like whatsoever, so I mainly like use hairspray to make my eyebrows stay, because for some reason I keep procrastinating buying new eyebrow gel. I don't know what it is, but I'm keep procrastinating. Oh, look at this hair, it's going crazy now. Also, please ignore like the light. I'm doing this in like the afternoon time and the light's coming in. So how I'm going to do this video, I'm going to do my makeup and then I'm just going to talk about how I found the inspiration to film content again. So that's how I'm going to do it. But yeah, first of all, I'm using this just to kind of straighten out the eyebrows. The eyebrows on this makeup look are quite fluffy. I normally do my eyebrows quite dark. If you know me in real life or Instagram, TikTok, whatever, I normally do my eyebrows quite dark. But I'm thinking for this one to kind of make them a bit more fluffier, but I will fill them in a little bit. Fill them in, I'm just gonna take like an angled brush, and I'm gonna use the James Charles painted artistry canvas. I probably will use this whole thing today, and I'm gonna use the shade Theodore, if you can see that, the black right there, and I'm just gonna like create natural kind of like brow strokes. That's what I'm gonna do, because again, I know like my eyebrows dark, but because this is a bit more fluffy brow, I'm gonna try and do that too, but make it in a way that still feels like me. Get a bit more like fluffier and probably extend the tails more, because I always shave the ends of my eyebrows off so I can make very long eyebrows. That's just personally what I like on myself. You definitely don't have to do that, but that's what I love to do. How I found my spark for content creation again. Honestly, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. The biggest thing that helped me find my inspiration for content creation again was working actually on my solar plexus chakra. And for those of you who have never heard of a chakra before, or you're not really spiritual, or you don't know much about it, the solar plexus and the chakras in general. So in our body, we have 7 chakras. There is like higher chakras that other people talk about too, but in this case, there's 7 chakras in the body, okay? So there's the root chakra, the sacral chakra, solar plexus, heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye chakra, and the crown chakra. Sometimes these energy fields, they get a bit what I like to say, a bit underactivated or a bit overactivated, and sometimes there's not enough energy going into one chakra, or sometimes there's too much energy going into one chakra. And for me, what was going on is my solar plexus was actually underactivated, so there wasn't enough energy going in there. So when your solar plexus is underactivated, you will feel insecure, you will have no self-confidence, a lot of anxiety, a lack of, you know, willpower, not kind of knowing what your life purpose is, feeling a bit directionless in life, not really having the drive to do anything. Physical symptoms could be like stomach issues, you know, maybe like bloating or feeling sick in the stomach all the time, or just like stuff surrounding the stomach is also related to the solar plexus. But yeah, for me, I don't know, like I thought that my solar plexus was okay because I am like a confident person. This is something I've worked on for a long time, though I wouldn't say I'm naturally like that, but yeah, but like as time went on and I would get like Reiki done and stuff like that, which Reiki helps balance out the chakras, it's like energy healing, I found out that no, I'm actually a bit like not confident actually, especially when it came to my career, which the solar plexus rules a lot of that stuff, right? So for me, it's like I would have these creative ideas because you know, my sacral chakra wasn't balanced, but then it's like I just couldn't find the drive or the confidence to post or make these videos at all. Like I could not, for the life of me. I would have these ideas, I'd want to post it on TikTok and be like, no, I can't. Or I would think of these makeup looks ideas and I'd be like, no, I can't. I just, it's like feels like a physical like barrier kind of stopping me from creating content online and letting myself be seen by like a lot of people. I've done the eyebrows now, I think. I'm just going to conceal them, and I actually have this new tester that I'm using, which is the Natasha Denona concealer in the shade R2. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's from Sephora because I have like an actual full one of it, but I got a tester one because the concealer I have at the moment, it's way too light for me, and obviously I like kind of doing that alternative makeup, but yeah, look, my skin's definitely gotten a little bit darker like over summer, and now it's winter now, so like you look, maybe it would be fine, but like yeah, I'm gonna try this other one. I think it's only literally like a shade darker from the other one, so I still think I will need a different one, but we're gonna just use that today, see how we go. And I'm gonna conceal just underneath my eyebrows. But like I was saying before, yeah, solar plexus just was blocked. It wasn't working out for me, and what really helped me the most was like really drilling in solar plexus affirmations every morning and every night before I went to bed, especially in the morning. Like if you just search up solar plexus affirmations on Pinterest, there's so many of them, and that's where I saw all these affirmations, which I already have like a board for them, but I was really drilling them in my head every single morning before I went to work and at night time, all the time, just drilling those affirmations like I'm confident, I have a strong self-worth, I am driven, I know my life purpose, I am motivated, I'm consistent, I follow through with plans, all those things to help build up that solar plexus. That so just really wanted to come out and make content, but I was just so afraid. And I also think that fear of being seen came up again for me, which has to do with the solar plexus. And like in order to be successful on social media, you have to be okay with being in the spotlight. And don't get me wrong, like I love like making content, I love like being watched to an extent, but I don't know, at that time I just couldn't deal with the fact of people really noticing me and seeing me. It wasn't feeling good within myself, so I was really drilling in those affirmations every day. So I've pinned my hair back even more just so I can see everything. I've put the concealer on my eyes. Now onto the eyeshadow. Again, it's this really beautiful rainbow color, as we can see. Stunning. Gonna try and do something like that. I'm gonna use the James Charles Painted Basic Canvas palette now, and I'm gonna use the shade Warrior here, this beautiful pink. I'm gonna work on the inner corners and work our way out to make that beautiful rainbow eye that she has going on. But yeah, like I was saying before, I was really drilling in those affirmations morning and night for like a good 3 weeks, maybe longer than that, I'm not sure, but I've been working on my solar plexus for a long time, and I have to say, like, those affirmations are life-changing. Like, you don't realize it, but when you don't say these things to yourself that are really positive in a while when it comes to like your confidence, self-esteem, you notice when you do say them and you're like, yeah, wow, I actually did need that, because I actually was lacking in that capacity. But yeah, that really helped me. Another thing as well that helped me was doing things that made me scared, but doing them in a way where it's like they were small, achievable goals. Because with the solar plexus, it's like, if that's unbalanced, it's like trying to achieve goals also seems impossible. So in order to heal that, it's like you have to set realistic goals for yourself. And I was trying to set realistic goals when it came to like achieving goals and actually making them practical. Like, for example, I would make a small goal being like, okay, I'm going to gym today, I want to try and go on a machine that I haven't gone on before. Or you know, I'm going to try and film some content today. It doesn't have to be me talking, but I'm going to literally just film the content. Or you know, maybe I have anxiety about talking to people. I'm going to message this person back on Instagram to prove that I can be consistent and prove that I can achieve small goals and do things that are scary. Or maybe I'm scared of speaking my mind. I'm going to speak my mind to this person, and even if it's scary, I'm going to say what I want to say anyway. And doing stuff like that for a period of time has really helped build up my self-esteem, has really helped build up my confidence, and has made me be here now to sit in front of you and create this makeup look, because I am confident now and I believe in myself to create this makeup look. Like, I'm not scared. Like, I know that it will turn out amazing. I'm not afraid of being seen. I'm not afraid of talking to the camera. Look, I haven't done it in a long time, but I'm not scared anymore. And it's all because I have that self-esteem and confidence now from working on my solar plexus, which is amazing. Doing those things really helped build up the self-worth that I have today to film this video for you guys. Also, during that time, I was getting a lot of Reiki done, and that definitely helped as well, because Reiki helps clear out your chakras and balance them again. So definitely getting Reiki done is another thing that definitely helped getting my solar plexus back to a balance again. But yeah, that's how I found that joy and that spark again for content creation. It was building up my self-worth again. It was building up my self-esteem, because, you know, when I haven't done a makeup look in a long time, I'm not gonna lie, that self-esteem kind of gets chucked out the window. I'm kind of like, am I good at it anymore? Like, what are these people gonna think? I've been posting spiritual content for so long. Are people gonna be like, why is she posting makeup? When makeup has always been my #1 passion. So it's like, Shine, don't think that, because it's like I can always do both. And it's like, when you know you have a dream and you know you have a purpose and you know this is a part of your destiny, it's like you have to really push past that fear and do it anyway, because ultimately it's going to help you get to the place that you're meant to go, right? And that's why I'm filming this video today, for myself and for my highest self that knows I'm meant to do this and who knows I'm meant to be seen by all these people online, right? So yeah, that's why I'm here today. That's why I'm doing this video in front of you guys today. Yeah, because that's what I'm meant to do. Even though I can be shit scared, that's what I'm meant to do. I know that. But yeah, Okay, so the next color I'm going to take is this beautiful purple shade called Jelly, and I'm actually using the Artistry Canvas by James Charles now for this one. I'm probably going to switch between those two palettes, and again, just gonna blend it next to the pink. I don't know about you, but I always do the eyes first and I do the base last, especially if I'm doing like colourful makeup or if I'm doing really smoky eyes first always, eyebrows, and then base last, because the base is like quite easy and it's normally quite fast for me, so the eyes are always what takes the longest. I'm gonna take this brush now just because I feel like the purple's really close to the lash line. I really want to get close with it. Also, there is a bit of like shimmer on these eyes, which I will be putting on when I've put all the colours on. Okay, and I am going to use the blue shade Fuji. There isn't too much blue on this eye, so only gonna put a little bit on there. Yeah, just kind of looking at all the photos I have going on here, but yeah, the tiniest bit of this color called Slime right here, just like literally the tiniest bit right next to the blue over here. This yellow color now called Ducky, and I'm gonna put that on the outer corners of my eyes, really smoke it up. Also gonna take this Morphe palette, which is a Morphe X, oh my god, how do I pronounce her name? Nay, I'm not too sure, but I follow this beautiful person on Instagram, and it's the Fierce Fairy Tale palette, and I'm gonna use this color Boo and Bee actually as well for the yellow as well, just because I feel like it has a bit more of an orangey tone to it. Doing this too, I'm going up all the way to the brow bone now as well, not leaving any gaps between the brow bone and the eyeshadow now. What do we have so far going on? Perks of shaving your eyebrows: you have way more eyelid space. Because I draw my eyebrows up, there's way more eyelid space for me to use than if I decided not to, so that's a plus about shaving off your eyebrows, in case anyone needs convincing. Okay guys, I want to give you an up close of my eyes and how they're looking at the moment. So done all the shadow, put a little bit of a winged liner on because I also do it in like a pencil, so I just use the eyeshadow for that, so nothing crazy. I also used hairspray to flick my eyebrows up. It's time for the gems, because this makeup look also has gems. I think it was one of the main reasons also why I wanted to do this look. I'm gonna just try and put gems like that on my face. I ended up getting these ones from Spotlight, but I didn't realize the whole back actually peels off, so I'm not 100% sure how I'm gonna do this. Let's just try, see how we go. Put like shimmers on the eyes as well. For those who want to know what shimmers I used Fairy in my very inner corner, I used Gemini, I used Pool Day, also used Champs as well, if you can see that one, and I actually ended up using my Kat Von D Saint Cinder palette, which I've had for a very long time, if you guys can't tell by the looks of it. Like, oh my god. Ended up using this golden shade called Rely. You can see that one there too. I'm gonna try and take this big pink one first. Use this BYS glitter primer. This is how it looks, as you can see. Hopefully it stays on there. But yeah guys, I really hope I was able to help you guys in terms of like how to find that spark again for like content creation, because at the end of the day, like, you know when you're kind of stuck and it's like you don't have inspiration, but there's a difference between not having inspiration and then it's like literally like just not making content. And it's not because you don't have inspiration, it's just because literally you're scared of being perceived. And that's where it's like, if you were to really work on like the solar plexus chakra, those kind of issues would like naturally go away. And this is why I'm so passionate about the chakras and everything, because like they all represent like a different area in our life, and when they aren't like balanced, it really does create like problems in our life, especially if you're someone who wants to be seen on social media. You need a strong solar plexus, but then a strong throat chakra as well. But it's like, it doesn't matter if you can talk and say all this stuff, because at the end of the day, if you don't believe in yourself, then it's like you're not going to get to where you want to be. And there's people out there who are less talented than you, but you know, they're making a lot more money, or they're having their dream life, and the only difference that they have compared to you is they actually believe in themselves. So this is why like self-concept is so important, and having that strong sense of self when it comes to content creation and everything. Okay, maybe I will also use these ones here that I have, which is by the same brand, BYS, and it's literally just all these random gemstones. I'm going to use a purple one now, and again using that glitter primer, and I'm going to stick it on the gem. Okay guys, so I've done my eyes, as you can see. So pretty, so sparkly. Mascara that I used was the Lash Princess mascara by Essence. I'm gonna be honest with you though, this is not my favorite mascara. I just don't think it gives me the length or the volume. I've seen so many people rave about this mascara and how good it is, but I just feel like it doesn't really work for me. So yeah, it's on its like last legs anyway. So if anyone has any really good mascara recommendations, please leave them in the comments below, because I'm desperately in need for a new mascara. So yeah, using the Too Faced Hangover Primer today. I'm just gonna put that all over my face. I have a new foundation that I'm gonna try out. A bit scary, but I have the Hourglass foundation here in the shade 3. I'm not entirely sure which foundation this is. Let me just look it up. I normally use the MAC one. But again, my foundation and my concealer are both getting a bit too light for me. So I have got these testers recently from Sephora in hopes that maybe I'll find one that's a bit more my shade, because it's just a bit too light at the moment. Illusion Luminous Glow Foundation. So we're just gonna see how that looks on my face. Taking like a flat foundation brush, guys, if you're not using a brush for your foundation, what are you doing? Because I just think it works way better than a beauty blender, and as someone who's gone to makeup school, using a brush is a lot more hygienic than beauty blenders, because they have all mold and all that stuff in there. Also guys, another thing that's actually helped me a lot with you know, being inspired to do content creation again and getting that spark back was literally watching the Michael Jackson movie. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's sensational. You should go and see it right now. Yeah, that movie was so inspiring, and you can definitely tell as well, like Michael Jackson, he was definitely like a starseed. If you guys know what a starseed is, it's like pretty much like, it's a spiritual term that people use, and it's when like your soul is like from a different like planet, like you're from like the stars and the constellations and everything. And I can definitely tell he's like a star seed, and he's a healer for sure, and he's an empath. He's very empathetic. But watching that movie really inspired me as well to just get back into content creation and doing stuff that I love. So a great movie to watch, just about like manifestation as well, and the power of like writing down what you want to manifest. Visualize this stuff in your head. It's 100% meant for you, and if you have these feelings from a young age, it's like that's a part of your destiny, you know. And I feel like a lot of people, if they're very stuck in like the 3D 2D realm of thinking, they're like, nah, like I'm just gonna ignore these feelings that I have. And it's like, no, like you have these thoughts for a reason. Like you want to do a certain career path, it's for a reason. You want to live somewhere in the world, it's for a reason. You want to be with this person, it's for a reason, you know what I mean? And I just think more people need to listen to their intuition and need to do stuff that makes them happy at the end of the day. That's what I think. And I think the Michael Jackson movie says just that. Okay, so I have my foundation on, which I tried the Hourglass new foundation that I got, Illusions Luminous Glow Foundation, which I do think it's a good foundation. It's very dewy. I'm not kind of used to that look, but I think it's very nice. The only thing I will complain about is just a little bit on the nose. It was a bit kind of tricky to do then. I could tell it wanted to separate a little bit. That's the only downside I will say of that foundation. And then for the concealer, I did use the Natasha Denona concealer in the shade 2. Again, this is the tester one. I do think the tester one that I got is definitely a better shade for me. I do think I could potentially probably go a different color again, but it's definitely better than my other one. I will say that, so that's good. So I have now put the Rare Beauty blush on my face, the Fenty Beauty contour stick. I also put the freckled, what would you call this, a stick, on my face, and I have also now put the Laura Mercier translucent powder, Jeffree Star Liquid Frost in Frozen Peach as my highlighter today. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to copy that exact same eyeshadow on the bottom lash line, just so it's cohesive and like this makeup here. So that's what I'm going to do now. Underneath here. Now I'm going to use the shade Daisy in the Basic Canvas palette, and that is just going to go under the lash line. Okay, and then I'm just going to take that yellow, the same one that I used before, which was in the Morphe X Naya. I think that's what I want to pronounce it. I literally could be so wrong. I'm so sorry. The Fierce Fairy Tale palette, and I'm using the shade Boo and Bee, which again is just this shade here at the top. Putting that on the outer corner. We're going to be using this same palette here and taking the shade Unapologetic, and I'm going to be using that in the inner crease at the bottom. So she has a bit of purple going on down here, so that is also what I'm going to do with the brush. Just flick it down there. Take the shade Strange in that same palette and put that where I put the purple. Again, flicking it down there, if you can tell. You can see I have put the orange and the pink in the lower lash line. I've also put purple in there. So that's what it looks like now. Super stunning. Again, just with that faint liner on the edge. All giving very Pride. Hashtag Happy Pride Month. It's June. So this could definitely even be like a Pride look if you guys are going to any like Pride event like this month. That could definitely be a look as well. But now I'm going to put on the little gems underneath, like we've done with the top, just underneath now. You know, everyone, I honestly think after I do this makeup look and I post it, I'm gonna be like makeup look galore after this. I just feel like I will, because again, it's been literally forever since I've like filmed a proper makeup video, let alone an actual makeup look. It's literally been like 1 year, and it's like, wow, what have I been doing in that time? And literally been doing more of my spiritual stuff. For those who don't know, I'm actually a psychic as well as a makeup artist and an intuitive artist, so I do that in person and also online. So that's also been taking up a lot of my time. But again, we have the confidence now, so we know that we can create content and it's going to be amazing, and we're not scared of being seen anymore. So this is a new era for me. I always feel like as well, like, I don't know if you guys can relate to this one at all. Sometimes when it's like certain months, it's like I'm a whole new fucking person. I don't know what it is, but every time it's like June for me, June, July time, I'm like a new person. And I swear it's because a lot of my planets, well, not even a lot of my planets, but my rising sign's in Cancer, and I have my moon in Cancer, and whenever it's Cancer season it comes around, I'm always thriving because all these planets end up being in my first house, which is, you know, it has to do with like how you present yourself to the world. So I don't know, every time when, say, like Venus is in Cancer, I like attend to my appearance a lot, and I start looking even more beautiful, like have a bit of a glow up going on. And just when other planets enter like my first house, it's like, I don't know. And it's always in June because like Cancer's my rising sign, so I don't know, I just have all these, like, I don't know how to describe it, but everything works out in June. It feels like it'll be like this like random little whatever, and then like by June time, like things are actually starting to pick up again, and it's like I go through this like rebirth type of thing going on. It's always when I step into a new timeline is this time. I don't know what it is, because it's like the first half of the year, it's always like, I don't know, it's like I'm working through different lessons, or like I'm building up my talents, building up my brand, building up my money, and then like June comes and it's like, oh my god, totally different fucking person. We're looking so fucking cute. I love it. Look, it's so crazy because I didn't think all these fucking gemstones would take me forever to put on my face. So like shout out to friggin' Zara Larsson's makeup artist. I think her name's Sophia. I could totally be wrong. I follow her on Instagram. I followed her way before she did Zara Larsson's makeup. She's really fucking good. But she's always putting like the gemstone monties on her face, and I'm always like, that wouldn't take that long. And now I'm like literally putting these gemstones on that are like quite big. They're not that small. I know she puts smaller ones on, and I'm like, wow, this is time consuming. And then bottom mascara, and then the lippies, which I feel like when you do the lips of a makeup look, fuck, it just ties everything in all together. I feel like without like lips, it's like, is it even a makeup look, to be honest? If not putting a bit of gloss on, if not lining your lips with lipstick, is it even a makeup look? No, it's not. Guys, look at that. That's like actually magnificent. Trying the MAC lip liner in Stone. Literally every alternative baddie has this lip pencil except for me apparently, and I've decided to cave in and finally get it so I can also be a baddie. So I'm gonna line my lips with that first. Here it is again. Oh my god, I hope it looks good. Oh my god, it looks so good. I'm so excited. This actually is going to be my everyday lip pencil. New lipstick as well. We're going to be using the matte Cool Teddy. Guys, look at this. This also looks sensational. Wow, so fucking good. Sorry, I can't get over it. The gloss that I got, I've had this gloss before. It's the Fenty Beauty Fussy Gloss. And honestly, I want to say this is like one of the best glosses ever. Like, did I get the original one? Oh my god, I fucking hope I did. But anyway. This thing here, oh my god, it's sensational. It's the best. Oh my god, love Fenty Beauty and their lip products. They're so good. I have tried their like lip plumping one. That one is good too, but like it fucking does sting your lips when you first get it. So like, I don't know, I wouldn't recommend it. I prefer like just the normal one, but I'm excited to put this on top of my lipstick that I have on at the moment. Put the Fenty lip gloss on. I have done my hair, and this is the completed look. I put the bows up there, styled it like it's my shag, so it's me. But yeah, oh my god, I love this look. I definitely think I will probably more than likely be doing more makeup looks because I've pushed myself out of my comfort zone. I've worked on my fear of being seen, and I feel like I'm ready to showcase more of my creativity as well as like my spiritual side, because I feel like a lot of you guys know me for my, you know, spirituality, my psychic readings, but it's like at my core, I'm a makeup artist, I'm an intuitive artist. Like, I create makeup looks, I do artworks, and that's who I am at my core, and I really want to start combining that more with my spirituality. I hope that this video was helpful for you when it comes to finding your spark again, especially when it comes to content creation. It can be really scary, you know, putting yourself out there, trying to be a content creator, but like, let me tell you, it's worth it, because at the end of the day, you're following your passion, and that's what you should be doing in your life. And I just hope that I'm able to inspire at least one person by my video today, and also inspire you by my beautiful makeup look that I did today. But yeah, again, this is it. It is stunning. I'm obsessed, and yeah, I cannot wait to create more makeup looks for you guys. I definitely have some planned. I just need to kind of execute them a bit better. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, please subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up and comment what video you want to see next, and subscribe to see more videos on creative makeup, art and spirituality. Bye. Thank you so much for watching, everyone.